Hi friends, this is me, Saksham Shisham Mandipatra. From today onwards, I am going to make meaningful IGTV videos on Space Encyclopedia. So do like this video, share this video and comment this video. And for more IGTV videos, please follow my Insta ID. So let's get started. So Space Encyclopedia, book's name is Stars. You can get it easily from Amazon, and let us know the chapter 1, that is life cycle of stars. So in this chapter we are going to learn about 5 points, that are nebulae and protostars, main sequence stars, giant and supergiant, then Mahit, a white dwarf, then second is supernova and black holes. So let us know the preface of this chapter. So stars are born from a nebulae. Huge clouds of dust and gas collapse under gravitational forces, forming protostars. These young stars undergo a further collapse, forming main sequence stars. They expand and as they grow old. As the core exhausts its hydrogen and the helium, it contracts and the outer layer expands, cools and becomes less brighter. This is a red giant or a red supergiant depending upon its initial mass of the star. It will finally collapse and explode depending on original mass of the stars. It will either become a black hole, black dwarf, or a neutron star or a black hole. So now, this paragraph means that a star gets born from nebulae. Then it goes with 3 stages. Okay, so let me expand in Hindi. जो स्टार्स जब पैदा होते हैं वो नेबुले नाम के एक जगह से पैदा होते हैं, और जैसे हम किसी नए शिशु को बोलते हैं नया शिशु, वैसे जो नया स्टार रहता है उसको हम बोलते हैं प्रोटोस्टार. फिर जैसे ही वो बड़ा होते जाता है वो अलग अलग तरीके से होता है. ठीक है, मतलब वो बड़ा होता है, उसका नेम बदलता है. तो मतलब जब प्रोटोस्टार हल्का बड़ा होता है वो अपना एग्जॉस्ट छोड़ता है, ठंडा होता है और ब्राइट होता है. फिर उसके बाद में जायंट बन जाता है. फिर जब जायंट फटता है तो गर्म हो जाता है और ज़्यादा रोशनी वाला हो जाता है, जिसको बोलते हैं सुपर जायंट. इस समय एक ही सुपर जायंट है पूरे सोलर सिस्टम में, जो कि सूर्य है. ठीक है, वो भी एक स्टार ही है. तो जब ये इन सब का मृत्यु हो जाता है इसका, तो ये जाता है टाइप 2 सुपरनोवा. ठीक है, अब ये या तो न्यूट्रॉन स्टार बन जाएगा, यानी न्यूट्रॉन स्टार एक ऐसा ड्राफ्ट प्लैनेट है जिसमें जाकर चिपक जाएगा, या तो ब्लैक होल से सीधा बाहर चला जाएगा. समझ में आया? सो द फर्स्ट पॉइंट, लेट अस गो टू इट. nebulae and protostars. Okay, spaces between stars are not empty but filled with gas and dust called interstellar matter. This matter clumps together to form clouds. It is in these clouds or nebulae that stars are born. Certain events cause a nebulae to collapse under its own gravity. As it continues to collapse, the temperature increases. The hot core at the center eventually forms a protostar. As the temperature and pressure further increases, it releases energy, becoming luminous and form a main sequence. Now, अभी जो स्टार्स रहते हैं, नॉर्मल स्टार्स, उनके बीच में जो जगह रहती है, जैसे इन दोनों के बीच में जो जगह है, इसके अंदर ऐसा तो नहीं बोल सकते पूरा स्पेस खाली है. ठीक है, उसके अंदर इंटरस्टेलर मैटर रहता है, जो कि ऑक्सीजन, हीलियम, नाइट्रोजन, देन नेक्सॉन, ये सब अलग अलग टाइप्स के गैसेस रहते हैं. ठीक है, और जब एक नेबुले के अंदर कुछ कीटाणु एक साथ जब खुजली के मारे एक हो जाते हैं, तब वो जाके प्रोटोस्टार बन जाते हैं. ठीक है, जब वो प्रोटोस्टार बन जाते हैं और जब वो जायंट की तरफ जाते हैं, जायंट स्टार के पास, तभी वो ठंडे होते हैं और ल्यूमिनस होते हैं. अब ल्यूमिनस का मतलब क्या? ल्यूमिनस मतलब जिसकी खुद की एक ऊर्जा होती है, एक लाइट होती है, उसे ल्यूमिनस बोलते हैं. जैसे कि सूर्य, फिर तारे. ठीक है, लेकिन जो नहीं ल्यूमिनस नहीं रहता है, जैसे कि चंद्रमा, उसको लाइट सूर्य की तरफ से मिलती है, उसके पास खुद की लाइट नहीं होती है, उसको बोलते हैं नॉन ल्यूमिनस. ठीक है, सो द सेकंड पॉइंट इज द मेन सीक्वेंस स्टार्स. लेट लुक आउट फॉर इट. मेन सीक्वेंस स्टार्स. All stars pass through the main sequence stage. The majority spends their lives as main sequence stars. They come in a variety of masses, sizes, colors and luminosity. The sun is the main sequence star. Hydrogen is converted into helium in the center through nuclear fusion. Light and heat energy are produced during this process that has been occurring from more than 4.5 billion years ago. As it matters, it will move into a new stage. This will lead to a change in its appearance. Now, in this paragraph, it is given in expanded, but in this paragraph, that is only given about the main sequence of the stars. So, this is the main sequence. From nebulae, it gets born to protostar, then giant star, then supergiant star. Then it gets dead in the supernova. Then if it becomes a neutron star or becomes a black hole. Understood? So now the third point, that is giant and supergiant stars. Okay? Giants and supergiants. After star leaves the main sequence, its core contracts and heats up. Burning hydrogen ignites in a shell around the center, causing the envelope to expand. But as it does, it cools. The cooler but bigger star becomes redder and more luminous. Eventually, the temperature at the core reaches 100 million degrees, and burning helium ignites in the core. The star, as it points, has a surface temperature of about 33,200 degrees Celsius and a radius equal to Mercury's orbit. It has now transformed into a red giant. So this paragraph was given by these 2 points, that is giant and supergiant. Now what does it mean? When a protostar expands and becomes giant, it is cooler. Okay, it is cooler, not much hot or not much cold. It is normal. Then after few years, after thousands of years, hundreds of years, it becomes a supergiant. Now it matters much. ये बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब करता है कि वो 100-200 साल बाद एक सुपर जाइंट बन जाता है. अब उसका टेम्परेचर बढ़ता है, उसका ल्यूमिनिसिटी बढ़ता है. ओके, वो बढ़ते जाता है और गर्म होता जाता है. और इस समय जो सन है, जो कि सुपर जाइंट स्टार है, उसका टेम्परेचर 3200 डिग्री सेल्सियस है. आप सोच सकते हो कितना ज़्यादा गर्म है वो. ठीक है. तो आफ्टर अ स्टार गेट्स एल्डर, after the star gets elder, it becomes hot and it becomes its luminosity increases and it becomes very huge in its shape. Okay, so now the fourth one, that is white dwarf. Okay, white dwarf. The path followed from a red giant depends on its mass of star. Stars like the sun are small and pass through the planetary nebulae phase. The outer layer drifts away, its core is very hot, shines bright and becomes what it is called a dwarf stars. They contain highly compression of carbon and oxygen material. With the time they cool down, further stop shining and from cold dwarf. Okay, after a star goes in the supernova, जब एक स्टार ठंडा होता है और वो सुपरनोवा में चला जाता है, वो वाइट ड्वार्फ भी बनता है कभी कभी. वो बहुत गर्म रहता है. उसके अंदर ज़्यादातर हमें ऑक्सीजन और कार्बन, ये दोनों चीज़ के ज़्यादा चीज़ें मिलती हैं, जिनके अंदर ये दोनों चीज़ ज़्यादा रहती है. इसलिए वो हैवी रहता है, गर्म रहता है, बहुत एग्जॉस्ट रहता है. उसका जो आजू बाजू का रेडिएशन रहता है वो भी आदमी को पिघला दे, इतना गर्म रहता है. ओके, सो द फिफ्थ पॉइंट, द लास्ट पॉइंट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, दैट इज सुपरनोवा एंड ब्लैक होल्स. This is the last stage of the birth of stars, that is supernova and black holes. The violent explosion that occurs when a high mass star comes to an end in this called supernova. When all the dust moves away, what remains behind of the compact core is a dense star called the neutron star. When the neutron star becomes to spin rapidly, they are called pulsar. When an exploding star is extremely large and it cooled from what is called a black hole, allowed it allowed, we cannot see anything in the region of black hole. We can see the effects of stars and the bodies around it. Okay, the chapter is over. Now what does it mean? Supernova is the place where it is also known as the suicidal part of stars. Suicidal part of stars. It suicides in the supernova and then goes out to the black hole. It goes out. Nothing impact is seen, but we can see little bit particles of the stars. This is all given in this chapter. So I thank you, and I was sharing my second video, that is chapter 2 nebulae, till 2-3 days, and it would be very well explained. So please like, share and comment this video, and for more video I am again saying please follow my Insta ID. Okay, thank you.